everyone, welcome back. It's Kirsten from Redfield Crafts. Today is Thursday, March 25th. Wow. Can't believe that March is just about over. It went by so fast. So in this video, I am going to be showing you guys one finished project. I only finished one thing in the past like 2 weeks since my last video. Actually, I finished just about two, but one of them, we'll talk about that in a second. I have a little Etsy update, and yeah. First thing is, I do want to get just the general, I guess, administrative stuff out of the way. You can find me on Instagram over at, I think it's just Redfield Crafts, and then you can also find me on Etsy at Redfield Crafts. Both of the links for my Instagram and Etsy page will be linked down below in the description box. I have gotten several emails asking if I have a Facebook group, and I do not. I figured I wouldn't make one only because there's so many, or just about every YouTuber that I watch, they have their own Facebook group, and a lot of you all are in, all of those groups as well. So I figured I'm not gonna make one. I'm in plenty of the other Facebook groups. I don't need to make one, and it's just too repetitive to see everyone sharing stuff in the same thing in each group. So one less group to be a part of. I know it's a little less, or a little easier to maintain, I guess. I hope that made sense. Thinking back, I could just been blabbing and not really getting my point across. Wow, I cannot talk today. I guess the first thing that I'm gonna share with you guys is the Etsy update. A couple days ago, I made, say, 5 sets of stitch markers that I will be putting up in my Etsy page or Etsy shop. I will definitely have them up there by Saturday. By midday, I will have these listed and everything. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys what I had made. The first one is these cactus ones, and my camera sucks at focusing, and I am so sorry. So it's just a little cactus and a little charm that says stick together. So yeah, it's not gonna focus, my camera sucks. So there's that one. The next one, let me try and get that, would be coffee themed. So it's got like a half and half, a coffee cup, and then like a French press. So there's that one. And the coffee cup actually does say coffee on it. It's just kind of hard to see. So there you go. And then half and half on the top of that one. The next coffee related one. And I was so tempted just to keep this for myself, but I didn't, or I'm not going to. I'm gonna take it out of the bag because that one's getting all twisted up. So it is these ones right here. It says coffee on the mug, little cup, and then, but first, coffee. Love it. So got that one. Put it back in there so I don't lose them. And the next one is like traveling / camping themed, which I thought these were really cute. So I got this one that has like the little camper, the globe, and a little suitcase. So cute, so pretty, love them. And I love these. These are so lightweight and easy, and very simple. I love the simple stitch markers that are that are not too long, I guess, because I don't want them to get entangled up in my project. I just want something simple. And the last set of stitch markers that I made is another kind of, I guess, traveling one. It's got the little like Volkswagen and a camera. So got those. So those are the stitch markers that I made. I guess the next thing will be finished project. The one thing that I did finish. Except I didn't sew in the ends or block it. But that is fine. So I wanted to make a Easter, or not Easter, but just a bunny banner or wall hanging to hang up somewhere in my house or my craft room. I don't know. I haven't decided where I'm going to put it yet. But yeah, it is all curled up. I need to block this. But this is my little bunny. Yeah. I followed a written pattern to do this, which was very simple. And I literally just used scrap yarn for this. I have a whole bunch of just scraps from when I was making all those blankets last year. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use my scrap yarn instead of pulling from here. And my daughter actually picked the pink color for the bunny. So yeah, there's my little bunny. I didn't finish it actually. And I didn't make a little cottontail. I'll do that later on, I guess. So yeah, just gotta sew on my ends, and then I have to get a little, I guess, wooden dowel, which I do have to go to one of the craft stores. I don't know which one, to get some yarn, maybe. And I think once I do that, I will try and find a wooden dowel to go with this. So yeah, that was basically the one thing that I did finish this past couple weeks. Next thing, I was working on just a big corner to corner blanket. I showed you guys last time, and I was like barely started. And I was asking like what you thought I should do with the colors, because I had 2 different colors of the Lion brand textures yarn. The blue one was called Ocean Waves. The fiery orange one was called Sun Rays. So I didn't even get to finish it. I ran out of yarn. And I'm not going to frog it back to make it smaller because this yarn sucks at frogging. It gets caught up on itself, like sometimes, not completely, but like I can show you a little bit. Wasn't a big fan of it, and I didn't have enough to finish it. This was all that I have. It's all that I have left, and I tore this part out because like right in the middle of one of my balls, this was like super thin compared to the rest of the yarn. On the ball band, it says that it is a number 4, but it definitely went to like down to, I think I want to say like a 2, size 2 or 3. It was so thin. I didn't want that to be in there, but I was thinking I might mix or hold these 2 together. Wow, that orange is really bright. This orange and this, just to finish this. And I'm thinking, when I am done, I'm probably gonna donate this blanket somewhere. I haven't decided. But yeah, I do like how it kind of came out, because I'll show you. You got the blue, which looks kind of like the ocean and waves, and then you got this, which is sunset. Oh, I guess if I hold it that way, it's like a sunset at the beach. Look at that. I did not like using this yarn. I don't know. I just didn't like it. No, I did not like that at all. Oh, yeah. So yeah. Now onto some of my whips. I did just cast on a knitting project. I'm not going to show it to you guys because I only did basically the cast on row and like the first row of the pattern, or my own pattern that I'm making up as I go. I have been wanting to make a knitted cowl for myself, something that's not too tight but not too loose. And I want to say maybe 50 grams. Yeah, about 50 grams left from one of my knit crates that I used. It's the one that I had gotten last January, so it was like the orangish yellow kind of color. I don't remember what it was called. But yeah, I'm using that because it's like a thinner weight. It's like I think it's like a 3 weight. Might be like a DK or a thin worsted weight. And I want to get used to using really thin yarns, so that way I can, where is it? So I can use my Premier Bloom and make a knitted hat and cowl set. I can't remember when, I think it was sometime last year. Excuse me. Carrie Penny over at the Happy Crafty Homemaker, I will leave her channel link down below. She had used actually this exact color and made a gorgeous knitted hat and cowl, and I was like, I really want to make one of those. So that is my goal, or one of my goals for this year is to knit that hat and cowl set. And just so you know, Premier Bloom is 656 yards, 600 meters, 7 ounces, 100% acrylic. It is a lightweight 3. Made in Turkey. This color is called Pewter Rose. So grays with, like, you know, the pinks and the greens and the whites. It's gorgeous. And this is so soft for acrylic. So soft. I love Premier's acrylic yarns. They are so soft. So yeah, that is one of the goals. So that's why I started knitting my cowl in the thin knit crate yarn, because knit crate doesn't really do like the worsted too often or bulky. So I think the yarn is a DK, but I'm not sure. I don't have the ball band for that anymore. Let's see. I guess the last thing that I have been working on is I had, where is it? Yeah, right there, right behind me. I had 3 cakes of this left. It is the Lion Brand Cupcake yarn in the color Sandcastle. So those are the colors. There we go. That shows right there what they look like. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to use those up and make a shawl, because it is getting to be that time where most of us will probably just be working on shawls. I know I will. I actually took this out. It is one of my Hobium yarns. It's their Etrofil Puzzle. Gorgeous. Like teal to like gray and black. And I was going to make a shawl with this, and I was going to make the Virus Meets Granny shawl with this, which I will be doing that. That is a future project that I will be working on. But I wanted to use the Lion Brand Cupcake, so I started a Virus Meets Granny shawl in this one. And I am loving how these colors are working up. Gorgeous. Now I am not color controlling these. That's just the way that they are coming out. And it's pretty good where, you know, you can't really tell where it transitions to the next color, which is fabulous. My plan is to use, or try to use, all 3 cakes. Right now I am halfway through my second cake. That's how much I've gotten. I'm probably gonna block this lightly, just so that way it's not all wrinkly and ruffly. And I think when I send a package out to one of my cousins for her to have that, yeah, a package that I'm sending to one of my cousins, I'm gonna include this just for her. The package is, sorry about that, guys. My memory filled up apparently, so I had to go and delete some stuff. I don't even remember what I was saying. So, I am going to be sending out a package to one of my cousins who is expecting her first child. So I had made a couple baby blankets for her, and I'm thinking, I'm going to include this shawl, so the Virus Meets Granny shawl, in that package for her as a gift for her. So yeah, I'm currently working on that, and I am using, for this, I am using a 5mm crochet hook. I mean, because that is what the yarn calls for. Let me see, is there anything else that I want to talk about or say? I am still working on my temperature blanket. Probably at the end of next week I will have a progress update on that. I started another sweater, but I think I'm gonna rip it out yet again and try something new. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. I think that's all that I have to share with you. Not much, haven't really been doing too much, hence why I haven't been on in 2 weeks. Yeah, I think that's it. I hope you all are having a wonderful week, a wonderful day. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, everybody.